all right. Happy Sunday. I know it's late night for some people. It is 10 o'clock Central where I'm at. Figured I'd go ahead and do a live because I saw a lot of questions this weekend. David, you are a piece of shit.
Don't call him David.
And what I saw a lot of questions about, you guys, is the mansions, all the properties. Okay, how has the IRS not caught on to this bullshit, right? So you have David, he's doing multiple filings, right? No doubt, he's got multiple tax ID numbers, right? And that he's using to basically dodge the tax ID code, okay? Because he's using the tax laws basically to get away with the crimes, all right? He's buying multiple mansions. He's trying to get multiple exemptions on numerous properties in multiple states. And this is where this is where I believe that the trafficking dynamic comes into play. Why would one church, why would one man, one church, one organization need that many tax ID numbers? Sound? You can't hear me? Ted Cruz, you can't hear me?
Don't call him David.
There's a sound issue, let me know. Oh, you can hear me? Okay. Right on. What's up, Bill Cosby? I said, my boy in the house, hit that like button. So we're talking about, I'm going to talk about the houses, guys. The houses. We got multiple mansions, all right? The two most recent mansions that have come into, what up, my boy? Cosby, I said, my motherfucking house. The two most recent mansions that this asshole's come into occupy, right? 1280 Southwest 38th Street in Ocala, Florida, and 706 Guasando de Avila in the Avila Country Club, okay? These are both really big houses, okay? Multi-million-dollar houses. Multi-million-dollar houses. That's just in Florida, guys, okay? That's just in Florida. Now let's jump up to the Chesterfield area, okay? All right, this is Chesterfield. We're not even getting to Taylor, Michigan yet. I'm still looking at addresses in Taylor. They're a little bit more difficult to find. Smash that like button when y'all get in here. Talking about the multi-million-dollar mansions. Yeah, it's Labor Day weekend, man. It's federal holiday, man. I figured throw up a late night live. Why not? Why the hell not? People want to listen, that's cool. If not, all the better, all the same. But what I'm talking about tonight, yo, Jazz Library, everybody hit that thumbs up when you get in here. Throwing up a late night live talking about the mansions. I pay a lot of attention to your guys' comments. I really do, man. You guys are asking a lot of bomb-ass questions. And most of them are surrounding the IRS, the properties, the multiple filings, all of that stuff, man. And that is the shit that I'm telling everybody. I'm not telling everybody. I'm letting everybody know that these are the things that are going on with this cult organization, all right? Is that he is indeed multiple filings. He is indeed doing multiple fucking mortgage frauds. He's got money through a loan shark to purchase these mansions. I mean, it doesn't get any more corrupt than this. It really doesn't. Yeah, he's living like Jeffrey Epstein. He really is, man. Carl Vincent. It really is. Like, doesn't it scream fucking human trafficking operation? Like, all these mansions. That's just two in Florida, brother. All right. Now, check out the ones he's got up in Chesterfield. He got Nelly mansion. He's got Nelly's mansion, right, which is a complete shithole. Y'all hit that thumbs up. Thanks for stopping in Sunday. Happy Labor Day weekend. We got a federal holiday. I figured everybody be kind of hanging out tonight. I figure, like I said, guys, I'm not going to post the lives anymore because of how fucked up the algorithm is on YouTube, all right? I'm just going to throw the lives up now, man. And because I get one, YouTube grants content creators one notification per day now. So when the lives go up, they're going to go up, okay? That I'm not even going to put out a notice for them anymore just because it's really shitty. Okay. Back to the mansions. So we got the two down in Florida, which were real recent, okay? And you guys, you can I can't on Carl, I'm with you on Catherine, but I can't get on topic when I'm here with David, dude. There's no way I can't do it, man. I've tried. Catherine gets me crunk, dude. I'm sorry. You guys are gonna call her Catherine Crunk, man. Catherine Lunatic Crick, man. She's crazy. That one's another shitstorm, man. She's on the chopping block, man. All right, let's focus on David, though. Okay, so these mansions, you guys, these properties, especially the one in Ocala, okay? You can go to the county appraisal district, okay? And I forget what county it is, but you got Jeff. I'm not sure. It might be Jefferson County. I can't remember. But if you go to Ocala, Florida, and you look at the county appraisal district there, right? Don't call him David.
Call him David.
If you go to the county appraisal district, you can find where the series of quitclaim deeds was done, you guys. Okay. Now this is where I'm kind of getting into this thing about the mansions. Is David is legit taking this verse out of the Bible, saying, "Hey, you need to lay your possessions at the prophet's feet," when it's all a crock of shit, dude. You're not supposed to be giving your fucking house over to people like that. Okay, that is just thievery at its finest, using religion to get to people. And that ain't right, man. You don't give your house to a prophet like this. No way. These people legit quitclaimed their house over to the church, dude. They quitclaimed it. They quitclaimed it to David, then David quitclaimed it to the church in that order, within the same day, pretty much. No bullshit. Now the 706 Guasando de Avila, which the Buccaneers assistant coach used to own, right? That one was sold for 8.5 million, I believe. Right? Now hear this, guys. Hit that thumbs up too when y'all get in here. Show me some love, motherfucker. Show me some love. Now, when they buy that mansion, they get a loan, right? They get this loan from the shady ass Crosby Capital Group, all right, USA. They're down in Miami Beach. This investment firm is no stranger to fraud. Okay. Now, so you start tying all the pieces together. Yeah, he's labeling them as residential centers, you guys. He really is. Well, he's not labeling them as residential centers. What he's labeling them as are...
I go on a vacation, the ministry give me a vacation bonus. But I can assure you I'm not doing anything illegal.
He's labeling them as
to purchase the residential center in St. Louis.
He's labeling them as recreational centers, right? Rec centers for his church. Okay? Which is all bullshit. They're houses for like our boy said, numero uno. David's looking out for number one in this, guys. Okay? He's looking out for number one always. He doesn't give a shit about anybody else in this. All he cares about is his deposits in his bank account, and from whoever he can get them from, he doesn't care. All right? So we got the two mansions in Florida covered. Done, okay? So those two mansions, just in taxes alone, guys, probably about $50,000 a year, okay? Just in taxes. That's just taxes. That's not counting the payment, the upkeep. This isn't looking good for David.
To purchase the residential center in St. Louis on 10th. So what I'm saying to you is accurate.
So just within the last year, David's acquired about 10 million worth of property. Okay, and that's quite a bit. And again, here's some of the questions I saw you guys asking today. Let me see if I can find the one here. It was like, yep, that's exactly what I ask every fucking day. Is the comments you guys are dropping in here are just absolutely amazing, man. Hang on here. Let me find it. Let's see. Okay, here's the comment. And it's from Joe Barajo. 2.5 years in Shutaway. This guy's a waste of oxygen, but these people that put him on a pedestal are worse in my opinion. Everyone involved in this criminal cult should be in jail. You're absolutely fucking right. I feel everybody should be in jail that is now there, is still there. They're now complicit in the crimes, you guys. If they don't see what's going on after all the negative stuff out there about this guy, then I don't know what to tell them. Let's see. Here it is, right here. This is from Tina Croissant. This apostle has never went to any school or college for education or biblical theology, which he hasn't. We all know that. David has said he's gone to some biblical school and it's all bullshit. It's some whack-ass college, like unaccredited. So somehow he passes himself as some sort of expert in the Bible. What BS? Yes. He really knows anything more than the dumbasses that buy his bullshit. Then people go to his cult or either very desperate and not very intelligent, or they are in on the scam. How is a snake oil salesman is not in prison in a prison cell is truly amazing. Sadly, because our laws protect religion, and you're absolutely right about this, Tina. Our laws protect religion. They really do. They protect religion to the highest degree because it's a civil right. It's government's scared to touch religion, man. They really are. When you talk government, government religion, they're like, oh no, we don't want to touch religion. No, we don't want to do that. No, we can't. No, no. Let's see. Cutlass, he hasn't been out in public, and that's what I'm kind of getting at. Is if he's supposed to be this 501c3, he's supposed to be a church. He's supposed to be operating in the public. He hasn't been holding any public services. Where are they? Where are they? I know pandemic and all, but anyways, what Tina was saying, come on, IRS, investigate this man. Yeah, they need to investigate him. They really do, man. They really do. I mean, the acquiring of properties over the last several years should be red flag enough for the IRS to probably look into him a little bit more than they are right now. To buy that many properties, that many large properties up over that short amount of time. If I started doing that shit, the IRS would be knocking on my goddamn door. They'd be like, oh, you buying all these properties, sir? Why do you got all these properties all of a sudden? Where's all your cash coming from? That's what the fuck the IRS would be doing to me, but no, not David. They're like, oh, he's doing everything just fine. We're going to go ahead and keep laundering this money from the IRS, from the government. He's fucking everybody else over in the long run. We'll let him get away with it. Let's move up to the houses in Chesterfield. And my boy, shout out to Lord Pender. My boy, Bedsick Hobo. Fucking JMMI Cult Watch, Bedsick Hobo. Cat Mom, y'all, big fucking shout out to you guys. Matthew Moore, big shout out to you. Who else, man? All you guys, all the subscribers, thank you guys. Shout out to you guys. Pole Barn Builder, saw you in here earlier. Cutlass Supreme, big shout out to you, man. Thank you guys for being here on this live pop-up. Kind of, this I'm going to do the lives from now on, man. I'm just not even going to announce them. I'm just going to put them up, dude. And they're going to be later in the evening, too, probably. Just, I'm testing the dynamics of the algorithm right now, so that's kind of what I'm doing with it. But, so let's start with the most recent purchase up in Hidden Valley, up in Chesterfield, Wildwood, Missouri area, okay? Smash that like button when y'all get in here. Smash that like or dislike. Phone line is open too, 314-492-3356 if you want to call in and talk shit, or you want to get a point across to David without showing face, by all means call in and talk your shit. So, we got the 17329 Hidden Valley, which is now, that was owned by Nelly originally, okay? And that place is a fucking dump, dude. David, ghetto fabulous, you're trying to be ghetto rich, you buying that place, it just shows how dumb you are, David. It shows how dumb you are to go ahead and buy that place. Like, for you to buy that place, it's a total disarray, David. David, I know more about that house than you think, dude. Okay. The 500,000 we were thinking, Chickpea, good question. Why isn't Uncle Rico stepping in, right? Why isn't Uncle Rico stepping in being like, yeah, what the fuck's going on here? That's why I encourage everybody to file fraud against him, man. That way Uncle Rico could step in and say, yeah, nope, you're done. So Nelly's house is an absolute dump. The 500,000 to $1 million I was thinking, no, not even close. Probably now, after all the rain and shit, probably looking at 2.5. 2.5 million to fix that place up easily. It needs a lot of work, guys. It needs a lot of work. The floors are all the way down to the subfloor. If they're going to put carpet, they're going to have to come in and lay out everything. Everything. They're going to have to start from the ground up, probably tear out some walls, do some mold repair, some mold abatement. Big time mold abatement. And that costs a lot of money. The mold abatement, he's probably looking at about, I don't know, man. Fuck, he could be looking at 20 grand just on the mold abatement. Just on the mold abatement. I think that's even being generous. Not sure. I'll have to double check, but the mold abatement I think was going to be around 20,000, man. It was going to be a lot of money. And mold in a house like that will fucking ban it. They'll shut it down, man. Yeah, mold's no joke. Mold is no joke. They will fucking shut your house down and be like, yeah, this house condemned. Cost a lot of money to fix mold, man. You got to talk about tearing down walls and shit like that to replace mold. Mm-hmm. Real shit. Real shit, Chickpea. You're absolutely right. Mold's no joke, man. Mold isn't a joke. They will ban a house and they will condemn it for mold because it causes respiratory sickness. Yep. Yep. And I know for a fact Nelly's house has mold. Mm-hmm. Nobody's gonna live in that house. I don't know why the fuck they bought it. It's a complete, total disaster. It's a dump. The pool needs fixed. The plumbing's gonna need to be redone. I know for again mold. There's gonna need to be mold abatement. There's no doubt water damage. Fucking, it's in bad shape. Nelly's house is in bad shape, you guys. All right, and again, for David to buy that with your money, right? We're talking about the many mansions of David E. Taylor tonight. Hit that thumbs up or thumbs down. We're talking about Nelly's house right now at 17329 Hidden Valley Drive up in Wildwood, Missouri. All right, if anybody saw that mansion, it was on MTV Cribs. You saw Nelly's video. Chickpea, big time money laundering. Yeah, fucking huge, Chickpea. That's what I'm telling people is like, oh, fuck no, insurance is going to cover that home. Cutlass Supreme, what I'm thinking they're going to try to do is hit insurance up after they had all that rain up there. Be like, oh, look, all this mold was caused by the rain. Like, no, motherfucker, it was already there. It was already there, man. The mold was already there. I could see them trying to scam insurance. I would love to see them get caught up in an insurance scam, man, trying to scam the homeowner's insurance. Oh, that'd be great, man. That'd be great if they got them caught in a fucking scam doing homeowners insurance scam. I could definitely see them, or maybe even trying to use the FEMA fucking funds or something to get money. But yeah, I could see you there, Cutlass Supreme. That him trying to use insurance money, definitely. Yeah, for sure. Scam the insurance, get the money, have them write him a check for however much. And then David, knowing him, he'll just probably eat it in fucking Big Macs and Krispy Kreme donuts and shit, right? But that house, you guys, you could actually do a virtual walkthrough on YouTube. Look it up, Nelly's house, and you could do a virtual walkthrough of that house. And the most recent one was probably about 10 months ago, man. Some chick was doing a walkthrough, and it shows how shit poor condition the house is, man. And it's a nice house, man. It really is. It's a really nice house, but it's just, given Nelly being a degenerate sack of shit that he is, okay? He tore the house up when the IRS put a lien on his dumbass for not paying his taxes. It's like, anybody notice the Freudian slips here? He'll buy a Taco Bell, pole barn builder. David, cheers. Chickpea, it's bad. I know for a fact the mold's bad in that house. I know for a fact. Yep. I know for a fact it's bad. It was stupid of them to buy that house. It was stupid. Really is. I don't know how much they'll get for it. I mean, they could probably... I mean, if they put the money into it, guys, they could probably flip that house and get a nice penny off of it. But let's get real. We know the only thing that David's going to fucking flip is a burger. That's it. That's the only flipping of anything David will be doing. He's not going to flip Nelly's house. He's either just going to sit on it as an asset, just to dump money. And Chickpea brought up a good point. Mortgage fraud. Real estate. Laundering money using real estate. Can it be done? Fuck yeah, it can. Why do you think we have a RICO court? Is because that's what the mob was doing back in the day. They're laundering money through real estate. They're like, all right, well, guess what? If you guys are going to fucking do racketeering and shit, we're going to start a racketeering court. That will be specialists that know about racketeering. And I agree 100%, man, that they are indeed laundering money through real estate. What else would he be dumping all this money into real estate for all of a sudden? You know, getting properties quick claimed over to him. It's just, and the IRS isn't catching on to any of this. It's funny, people from other parts of the world say, man, what the fuck is your IRS doing? Guys, our IRS, our own government, I don't know where the fuck they got the $80 billion from, but they just gave our IRS $80 billion in some sort of relief fund, so why can't they go audit David now? $80 billion? Like they just pulled it out of their ass. Like, oh, here's $80 million. Here, you fucking do whatever you want with it. Meanwhile, it's like I gotta fight to get my fucking disability from the VA. I gotta bend over through fucking hoops. You got fucking sacks of shit like David just being handed fucking tax exemptions. Here you go, David. You could just have money. Fucking bullshit. Yeah, man. Fucking bullshit. Bullshit. Chick P, I'm with you, man. That shit irritates me. I really am. I'm fighting to get disability from the VA for fucking injuries I got in the military, and I'm fucking bending over backwards to fucking get it. Again, this is why I fight for what we're doing here, is because there's a lot of shit, man. That's why he is hated, yet still does the same thing, is because nobody is reporting him. They're still fucking handing this asshole exemptions after I've been filing on him, dude. They're still handing this asshole after he's been filed on. They're giving him exemptions still. Yeah, he feeds off the hate towards him. I don't hate the guy. I'm just here to expose his dumbass. I don't hate the guy, man. But what he's doing to people, man, is some fucked up shit. Some fucked up shit, dude. I mean, Trap Vision JP, what if it was one of your family members? What would you be doing? If it was one of your members, say, sucked up in David's cult, would you be taking a stand against it, or would you just let it happen? Would you just sit back and be like, that's fucked up and there's nothing we could do about it? Or would you sit back and take a stand and be like, nah, fuck that piece of shit. I'm going to do something about it, and I'm going to make his life a living hell. That way he can't fuck over other people anymore. That's what I question. Is you would think that there'd be like more Christians coming out against this guy and making a stand, right? But no, it's not. It's the complete opposite. You have a... dude, I don't even go to fucking church, man. Like, but Trap Vision JP, say you had a family member who was actively involved in this cult and was just sucked in and brainwashed, and you knew they were being fucked over, money being taken from them, manipulated. What would you do? Would you just let it go on and like not say anything? Or would you just wait till you came across him and then do something about it? Or would you be proactive in your stance and be like, no, this is my fucking family. You're fucking over my family member. Guess what? I'm going to go fucking get him. You know, Jazz, I would like to think, I think I'm with you. The IRS is severely understaffed. It took me 4 months to get a response on a routine matter on my return. I'm not sure anyone is paying attention to our reports. Yep. Yeah, and Trap Vision JP, you know what? Here's the thing. JMMI is a revoked tax ID number, dude. He ain't coming to Phoenix. He's so full of shit. David ain't going anywhere, man. Yeah, and that's Jazz Library. That's exactly what's happening, dude. That is exactly what's happening. Is those forms, they don't toss those forms, dude. They put those motherfuckers in a file, dude. They scan those probably digitally, and they put those in a file, man. Those reports are going to stack up. They absolutely will. Those reports are going to stack up, and when the time, you know, Jazz, I'm thinking that those reports, they're going to stack up, and eventually they're just going to audit him. Yeah, that's what they do, Trap Vision. At Jazz Library, that's a question that I see a lot of people ask. How is the IRS not seeing all this fucking money moving around with this place and all the filings and all the houses and all this shit? Good question, right? Because nobody's fucking paying attention to it. And that's why I'm asking people to help get involved, because a lot of people were like, hey, why isn't this guy in jail, dude? I'm like, oh, fuck, good question. Why isn't he in jail? Well, okay, let's look past the religion. Let's put the Bible aside, okay? Let's take religion off the table. What's he doing now that religion is in the way? Yo, Chris got my motherfucking boy in the motherfucking house! It's just like in a queue somewhere. Yep. It's just in a queue somewhere. It'll get reviewed someday. Matthew Moore, good evening. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. We're talking about David's multiple $1 million mansions. Matthew Moore, what do you make of it? What do you make of this? Your background, you know, you have some background in the religious world. What do you make of all these properties being purchased up? I mean, you have some experience in this, and we're all sitting back here. Okay, how does the IRS, how is the government tax officials, anybody not catching on to all these huge buy-ups. I hope he's still alive too when it gets handled. That way he could sit and talk to Uncle Rico. Okay, solidifying a financial future for himself. Okay. Having some sort of asset in case shit goes south, he can sell it. You never know, Trap Vision. You never know when he's up there on those benders on stage for 8 hours, dude. You never know. Can't stop to go to the bathroom, shit, put some adult diapers on, just piss in them. Why not? Why not? Why not, dude? You could put some adult diapers on. I mean, we seen him go for 5, 6, 7 hours straight without stopping, dude. On a good bender, dude. I know that fool was on drugs that night. Yeah, Ted Cruz, I'm with you there. Overpriced. Yeah, financial suicide, dude. I like the way you put that. It's like David's using they're money pits. Now he's gonna have to pay taxes on them. He's got to get that tax money from somewhere. Where's he gonna get all the tax money to keep up the funds on the mansions, right? This is what we're talking about tonight. I'm sticking to the mansions on this, and we could talk the mortgage fraud, the tax dodging, all that crap. Where's the money coming from? What's he need the properties for? Who's paying the taxes on them? These places cost money. You're right, they're not allowed to hoard money. Tax shelters. Yeah, but see, Chickpea, when it comes to religious exemptions, you're only allowed one tax exemption on a property for the church, man. You're not allowed to get multiple exemptions, man. You're only allowed one. one exemption. That's it. You can't be pulling multiple exemptions, and that's what they're trying to do. Then you get a shady-ass, corrupt law firm involved. Wank and Associates, Winters and King out of Tulsa, Oklahoma right here. Helping them do the dirty work, man. This is not no lie. Yeah, sheep are paying the taxes, man. That's a shitty thing, man. If your preacher ever asks you, say, hey, looks like you got money, you're probably in the wrong fucking church, okay? And you should probably be questioning that preacher. Just letting you guys know. Alright? Preacher ever says, hey, it looks like you got money, you question him. See, what if he's a synthetic human that's programmed to... Yep. Yep. Yeah, I'm with you, Ted Cruz. Those mansions, I'm with you. I think those mansions are going to slowly bleed him dry. Well, not slowly. I think they're just going to bleed him dry, man. And then we'll see. This is like where the multiple filings and shit comes into place, man. Because what I'd like to know, what I'd like to see is who filed those tax applications, and who filed the loan, and who's on those houses. The churches for sure. I mean, they're really trying to get. We would have to find out, who filed the loan documents, the banks. He'll sell them eventually, but he's going to lose money in the end if the housing bubble pops. He's fucked. And you know what, Ted Cruz? The housing bubble's going to pop, dude. It's going to pop. It hasn't yet. It's just about to. It's coming. Yep, and I'm with you there, too. He's sick, guys. No bullshit. Yes, Cutlass Supreme, thank you. Yes, I'm with you. You think he had to dump the cash out, right, of the accounts to have to defunct the tax IDs. Hang on, guys. Sorry, I just kind of got some bad news. Ah, man. Ah, shit. Yeah, I'm with you though, man. You can't dump the cash out of the accounts that have the defunct tax IDs. Yes. Okay, and Cutlass Supreme. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. What I found out, man, is during this whole shit show, like through all these mansion purchases, yeah, he's lost a couple. Dude, he's lost 3. He's lost 3 tax IDs, you guys. He's lost 3 tax IDs already. and he's got 2 more that are active right now. Okay. That 2 bank accounts without the blank. Yeah, and that's the thing. Cutlass Supreme. That's where it's like. That's what we're sitting here questioning. It's like, how is the IRS not picking up on this with all this money moving around, man? They don't see it. How does the IRS not picking up that this one organization has multiple filings? Yeah, no, and you're absolutely right. I think so too. I think they ask people to write checks to different accounts. Right, that's what I'm saying, Ted Cruz. Why does he need to jump around all the tax ID numbers? What's the benefit that for David not filing his taxes? Yeah, the big checks get wrote to LLCs, which they have. They do. You guys push religion aside, okay? Push religion aside. Let's start looking at the fucking white collar crimes here now. Real shit. We got real estate involved. Large real estate. Okay? Just off the top of my head, 8 let's just call the Florida mansion 9 million. We'll call the other one in Ocala 2. We'll call Nelly's another 1.5 residential center. So all in all, he's probably got 20 to 25 million, 30 million in property, okay? Houses and property. No bullshit. So yeah, the big checks go right to LLCs. You're right, Chris. I'm with you there. Yeah, human trafficking. Yeah, why all the properties? And if some of you read the stories, there have been inspectors who have gone in and have seen multiple bunks in one room. And that's, guys, I've put the DHS types this shit up, not me. Okay, if there's any fucking man. Yeah, the residential center is Michelle's. Yeah, Jazz Library, it's in her name. You're right. The residential center is in Michelle's name. And that's important because why is that place in Michelle's name? She's not a fucking pastor of that church. I don't ever see her fucking nasty ass out. It's going to eventually cause more problems than it's worth. No point in not filing taxes. It's easy to keep things above board and still make bank from running a ministry. We'll see, Ted Cruz, and that's the thing is like he's jumping the tax ID numbers, man. That's what's going on. It's like it's almost like he's making it to make a loss. We're talking about Steve K tonight. We are talking about his mansions, man. You, David, doesn't know how to do this shit. Shady. Yep. Hey, Chris Com. They quit claim the residential center over to Michelle. That's how they do it, dude. They don't sell it. They fucking quit claim it over, dude. It's no sale record. It's just a quit claim. Most of them are under the churches. I'll have to go back and double check the county appraisal district to see if they've changed recently. But the last time I checked, most of them are in Kingdom of God Global Church. But again, guys, they have another fucking tax ID number. Why do they need another tax ID number? Kingdom of God Global Church, Ted Cruz. Right? Which is 811-95992. Good question, Chickpea. Why, Michelle, why is the residential center in your name? Michelle Brannon. Why is the residential center in your name, Michelle? Trap Vision, you know what, brother? If they want to get in contact with me, they don't damn well they can contact me, man. My face is right fucking here, dude. My face has been here for the last year and a half, man. If they want to contact me, they can contact me. All my information's out there for people to contact me, man. It's there. If people want to call, they call. The phone line's open, too. I've urged people to call in. I really do. You want to tell a story? You got something to say about David? Whatever the case is, I don't care. Call in and say it. I don't. That's why I put the channel up for cult members to call in, really. If they wanted to get their story out about David and the bullshit that he's doing. Yeah, and see, Chris Com, that's the thing. There's all these weird fucking laws, man. There's these weird laws that protect like certain clergy members and shit, dude. And it's all fucking red tape, bro, Chris. It's all fucking, dude. It's whack, bro. It really is. It's just another way to fucking scam everybody. It's all bullshit, dude. It sucks. Sucks, man. Like I said, dude, I'm fighting to get disability, dude, and these assholes just get to fucking launder millions of dollars. Don't get it. Nah, JP, he's not. Right, Matthew Moore? Let's tune into that. Matthew's got a good point there. Let me replace that pinned message. In the documentary Going Clear, the documentary does a really good job explaining how the IRS is the organization that defines what a religion is. Kind of weird. Absolutely. How is it you have some clown at the IRS, maybe college educated? Oh, look, I just got an email from Janny Janiak. I love when I get emails. Nice. You're sick in the head. Why are you so obsessed with Apostle Taylor? It's like this your full-time job. Yep, it is. Where's David? Okay. Sorry, guys. Oh, let's see. Yeah, okay, and that's where I'm at. There's not a lot of theologians at the IRS, Matthew Moore. And that's my big question is, you got... How do you have some clown up at the IRS who's probably never been to church, maybe? I'm just taking a stab at it, okay? Up there granting. Oh, it's like they sent me another. These guys are too funny, man. Oh, they just sent me another email. They say I'm starstruck. Oh shit, I lost my train of thought. Oh man. Oh, what was it? We were talking. Okay, IRS theologians. Yes. You have theologians. You have people up at the IRS, right? Granting these tax exemptions, who probably aren't even like theologically educated in any shape or form. And you got assholes like David filling out a 501c3 be like, yeah, they're never going to figure this out. Let's just go ahead and keep filing. Let's just go ahead and keep filing fake numbers and we'll just see if they find out. Right? I bet the IRS would have never caught on had we not started fucking sending reports to the IRS about it. They probably like, yeah, there's nothing wrong here. We're just going to sit here with our heads up our fucking ass and not do anything about it. We're going to sit here and just, yeah, we're just going to let them launder money. And we're going to fuck over everybody else. Yep. If they really are, David, if you're really Christian, okay, if you're so, your books are so transparent. Oh, Cheyenne, that piece of shit, he's in hiding. Smash that like button when y'all get in here, Cheyenne. He's in hiding tonight. We are talking about the mansions. Yeah, well, Cheyenne, my channel was on copyright strike about a week ago. Yeah, I'd like to do that too, man. We get in trouble for arson nowadays, though, for shit like that. I don't know if you want to catch an arson charge for a flaming bag of shit on his door, dude. Hey, I got a better one, Chris Com. I'll text you. I don't want to put it in the chat, but I'll text you, bro, okay? I'll text you it. Just, it's a good one. I want to do it, but a lot of you guys advised me against doing it, so I'm not going to. But maybe one of y'all want to do it. But yeah, Cheyenne. Yeah, he's far from transparent. You can't. Yeah. Let's see. But I want to get back to Matthew Moore's. Like, he brought up a really good point. You got the IRS people up there who have no theological education, and they're just fucking granting exemptions to these false prophets. This is making way for money laundering, human trafficking, sex trafficking, drug trafficking, mortgage fraud, really, really serious white collar crimes, which is kind of what I'm talking about. We talk about here. Yeah, David. Hey, David. Hey, let a group of pastors examine your ministry. Let somebody come in and examine one of your sermons whenever you decide to do one. Yeah, the books, how they treat the people, etc., etc. Yeah, David, let us come in and observe one of your sermons when you get back to full capacity, if you ever get back to full capacity. We're real curious out here, David. We're real curious about what's going on the inside. We would love to know how you treat your people. I mean, given the way we've seen online, I mean, you treat your people pretty bad. And by the way, I've seen, Jenny Janiak talks, but that I'm not sure if that's you or Jenny Janiak. It could be, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. Don't call him David.
So, what I'm saying to you is accurate. That's right, I said it.
That's right, I said it.
Don't call him David. Don't call him David. Don't call him David.
Don't call him David. Okay, so the mansions, 15,400, Michelle's name, 17,329. Nelly's old house is an absolute dump. It's going to cost $2.5 million plus to fix it up. We got 1216 Babbler Park Court, which is just property. Okay, that's also up in the Chesterfield Wildwood area. Okay, and that's got a lake on it. I think that's about 14 acres. They got 18205 Hager Lane, which is also another nice bitchin' house. Then right next to that, they also bought some property too. I know, I wish I could make it as my ringtone. I'm going to try and figure it out how I can, if I can make that as my ringtone. Don't call him David. That's impossible, right?
Don't call him David. Don't call him David.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right, Chris Calm. Oh, I have one of them slip in. Hang on. Some gibberish for you, bro. Biki This fucking piece of shit. The gibberish? Okay. Just real quick. If he's speaking gibberish, there has to be somebody there to translate it, okay? That's part of the deal. You can't just speak gibberish and expect it to be like God's word, because there has to be somebody there to translate it, and there's nobody there to translate it. Bullshit. He's lying. He's not have God's fucking...
To purchase the residential center in St. Louis on Tippage.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 mansions, 2 properties that I know of. Those are just the big ones, Matthew Moore. There's houses up in the Taylor, Dearborn, Michigan area too they're not as nice as these other ones, because Taylor and Dearborn's real ghetto. But the Taylor, Dearborn area, there's some houses up there that are also part of the cult, and that they are no doubt housing, Tony, Ashley, and Steve, and all those people. Yeah, Matthew Moore. You don't. Yeah, that's the thing is, who else do you see up buying this many properties? That's a Christian ministry. One trying to fucking run a full blown human trafficking scheme, human trafficking ring, but he's using religion to commit the crimes and get away with it, and he doesn't want to face persecution.
So, what I'm saying to you is accurate. Your opinion is a lot. Your opinion is a lot. Your opinion is a lot. Your opinion is a lot.
David?
Your opinion is a lot.
Yeah, Matthew, if I started buying up houses like the way David was, The IRS would be knocking on my door, dude. They absolutely would be a perfect place for human trafficking. They absolutely would. It's a forced labor cult, everybody. This is a forced labor cult. It really is. This is no fucking lie, man. It is a full-blown forced labor cult, everybody. He gets his main goal.
Yeah. He's coming to take your money.
My boy Bet Say Football.
All of your money. Hey! David E. Taylor coming at you, move over. He's got a Beamer, Benson, Bentley, Range Rover. Throw some freaks on it.
Throw some freaks on it.
Throw some freaks on it. And he's sweating right through this dope. David E. Taylor coming at you with bling bling. He lies all the time and he can't sing.
Throw some freaks on it.
And he thinks he is a king. Throw some freaks on it.
Throw some freaks on it.
David E. Taylor is coming. You
Better hide.
He'll take all your money and then you'll cry.
Throw
All
some
he does
freaks
is
on
lie,
it.
telling fake stories. What did he say?
It's proprietary.
It's open. That's not what that word means. And on stage, he's really obscene. If he was married, he probably left her for Michelle at his residential center. He puts his own staff through a living hell. That way he can buy more long-lasting belts. Gucci and Louis.
Okay, good question. Okay. Is KOG not required? They have to file a 990 by law. They have to. They can't not file taxes, dude. They can't not file taxes. Jazz Library. Dude, they got 2 fucking tax exempt IDs. They've had 3 revoked already, my man. This is why I file reports with the IRS to let them know, like, hey, you guys have already revoked 3 of his numbers, and he's got 2 more that he's got from you guys.
To be precise. And on TV, they look really nice. David E. Taylor coming at you, move over. He's got a Beamer, Benson, Bentley, Range Rover. Throw some freaks on it, and he's got a chopper. Throw some freaks on it, get him a whopper. David E. Taylor coming at you. Get out the way, cause he'd be spending big cheese all day. Throw some freaks.
Yeah, I think that's all bullshit. They aren't required to file a 990. So what, they just get to bring in all this money and be like, oh, we gotta see where the money's going. We're tax exempt status. We're a church. We don't gotta file a 990. You know what, man? It's funny, at the end of the day, the IRS can get $80 billion, dude. And we know for sure this guy's laundering money. Yeah, they're sitting up there. They're not doing anything. Cutlass Supreme, the semi-trucks, the stage, all of the things. No, Matthew Moore, he doesn't have a helicopter. No. The semis, yes, Cutlass, they are sitting there collecting dust. The decals are peeling off of them. The tires are cracking. Would it surprise me if the diesel's starting to turn to gel inside those tanks? Shit like that, you know? Because they are. The trucks are just sitting there, guys. And the mansions, you got all these properties. You know, I would like to think when the IRS or whatever happens, yes, that's exactly Matthew Moore. Matthew Moore brings up a good point. He's probably showing a loss and or a failed ministry and starting another one every few years to conceal the income. Let's see here. Okay, that was JMMI's. Okay, that one's old. Okay, Jazz Library, that one's old, bro. That tax ID number been revoked. Look on the IRS website and look at the revoked list for tax ID numbers. That one's on there. Let's take a peek here. See, but this was No, they have to file a 990. They can't. The 990 is what shows their money, dude. They can't just bring the money in and not file taxes, dude. That would be like me saying, hey, you know what? I'm just going to make all this money this year from the government and I'm not going to fucking file my taxes. Oh, numerous people. I'm trying to figure out how many. I'm trying to figure out how many people have given money to him for the Amway. That's not going to happen for the trucks. That's not going to happen. The stage, everything, guys. The houses, the inheritance by lineage university. I'm sure he's saying, oh yeah, we're buying up all these properties for the school. Look at all these properties. But no, they ain't for the fucking school. They're for David. They're for David. But he's going to still pay taxes on them as the years go by. He can't take multiple exemptions on all these properties. He can only have one exemption. That's it. That's it. And that's exactly what this idiot's trying to do. He's trying to file multiple exemptions. The 2008 Victory Way Lane, guys, nobody fucking lives there. They just use that as a shitty fucking address. Chris Com, Kit Boga won't touch religion, man. Kit Boga won't touch religion. Yep, and you're right. They're not allowed to receive tax deductions, but you know what they did? They sure as shit went ahead and filed another one. Absolutely right. All in the meantime, Jazz Library, check this out. Work with me here, brother. Follow me. JMMI's been revoked. All right, you know how long it takes for the IRS to actually, you think the same person that did David's IRS number is going to do the next one, or the next one, or the next one? Go through the list of IRS numbers. Yeah, Jazz Library, see, he won't touch religion. I will, though. I will. This guy will. I will. Trust me, if I had the virtual machine and I knew how to do that shit, you goddamn right I'd be shutting down his fucking call center. And I would do it live, too. Fuck him. No. But follow with me here, Jazz Library, okay? David is flying under the radar because he's using the taxes IRS code, okay? The Internal Revenue Code against them. He knows it takes time for these processes to go through. Look at all the determination letters. I'll give you the tax ID number. Stand by. That's JMMI. KOGGC is 811195992. Then you have Marvels in America, World Healing, which is the newest one, which is 850766107. Those are the three tax ID numbers. The JMMI has been revoked, all right, but the other two are valid, okay. Let me see here. Stand by. I do have, after this live, I'll send you the links for the 990s and stuff like that, and I'll show you the determination letters. You can look it up. Use those tax ID numbers, though. And I'll text you the other tax ID numbers that I have. But the other ones have been revoked, too. Jazz Library. And you're right, I've already kind of jammed up Kit Boga, and I have some people who are kind of familiar with Kit Boga and the work he does. And you guys, I wish he would, man. I wish there's some other people out here that would shut down some of these scammy preachers doing these scam call centers just like any other fucking scam artist, man. They're doing the same shit, scamming helpless, hopeless people, man. People who don't have a clue. And it's okay. I mean, you get fucking thrown in jail for fucking an eighth of weed now in some places, man. It's... See, disconnect here. Let's see. But those are the three numbers right now. And what, like I said, once I'm done here, Jazz, I'll shoot you the other two. There's only he's got 5 different tax ID numbers. The other two that were revoked were Resurrection Media Ministries and then Resurrection Media Ministries International Incorporated or some shit like that. Okay, those were the other two. Hiding behind religion, using the tax code to fucking hide the crimes, right? Chickpea, push religion aside. Take religion off the table. Now look at what's going on. Take religion completely off the table. They are no doubt using religion to get away with the crimes. You're absolutely right. Then, when the time comes for them to be called out on their bullshit, yeah, I'm about to tie it up here too, guys. You're absolutely right, Chickpea. They're using religion, to commit the crime. Huge crimes. Like we know there's money laundering going on here, right? And Matthew Morgan, you're right. It's sad because David is legitimately pushing real Christians away. You had 2 or 3 of those. Okay, the new one he didn't have, the Marvels in America World Healing. That was the most recent determination from the IRS. That determination letter is 2 years old. Look when it was filed, dude. Look when it was filed. It's a fucking mess, dude. That's why I think when the IRS does bust this asshole, like they're going to go through all his paperwork, be like, oh, you were trying to hide your shit from us. Guess what? We're going to go ahead and tack on an extra 20 years. We're going to go ahead and tack on an extra $500,000, in interest just because you wanted to fucking lie to us. So yeah, guys, the mansions, it's real estate fraud. It's real estate fraud. It's the only thing it could be at this point. Why take all the money and dump it all into real estate all at one time? You can't do that. Not with the church. Not like that. Not the way David's doing it. It's illegal. There's some really shady shit going on. He's using his lawyers to help him. Winners and King, which is just, they're fucking degenerates too, because it just shows how weak and powerless the lawyers really are against this. I love the fact that David got some lawyers involved. Chickpea, that's the name of one of his new organizations. That's another name for another fucking fallback once he fails again. Once he fails another name, tax ID number, okay, he'll jump to another name. Matthew Moore brought it up earlier perfectly. He's showing a failed ministry, refiling, showing a failed ministry, taking a loss, refiling, showing a failed ministry, taking a loss, showing a failed ministry, refiling, taking a loss. Just a vicious circle that he's buying, but he's buying all these properties, but how is he a failing ministry if he's buying all these properties up? Yeah, X-Men coming to do healing? Yeah, what the fuck? Marvels in America, World Healing? It doesn't make sense. It's like Marvels in America, World Healing. Okay, David, is it just in America or world, bro? Like, make up your fucking mind, dude. Make up your mind, David. You and all your little cult concubines, too, learn the spell, okay? I mean, and he's using, the thing is he's using the deposits from all his donors to buy these properties. When he's saying he's going to do all these,
Gonna go to the Amway Arena and fill it with 20,000 people. We're gonna heal all the sick people, David.
David, you've been saying that shit since 2019, man. Full of shit on that one, too. Amway Arena not happening, everybody. Yeah, I got a call from one of them today. Yeah, I'm sure they probably do wonder. David's the information control. Who knows what he's telling them? Who knows what David's telling them? It's scary to think what he is telling them. But he is the full-on information control for that place, you guys. That's what he does. That's David's information control. That's his get down. He's got to have full control over that place. He probably tells them, oh, don't worry about that. That's why he says, oh, no, don't worry about the name change. That's just necessary. It's mandatory. We have to change names. Yeah, don't worry about it. But we're out here telling him, hey, there is something wrong with him changing names so many times, everybody. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here, going on just 1 hour. I want to keep it at that. The mansions, you guys, the properties, red flags, huge red flags. Money laundering, human trafficking, you know, no doubt he's using them as smash pads, hideouts, things like that. So keep that in mind when we're talking about this later on down the road, because these properties are this is where he's laundering money, man. This is where his get down is, his property. Real estate fraud, mortgage crimes. Right? Look at where he got a loan from. A loan shark, David? It's pretty much a loan shark. David couldn't get a loan from a conventional bank. If he could have, he would have, but he can't. So instead, he goes through a high-risk investor where the interest rate on the loan he's paying is probably double market rate. What's up, No Said? Good to see you, man. Andre Watson. David ain't never shown in glowing and shut away, man. That guy's a fucking sack of shit, man. Yeah, he's never glown. He didn't glow. He's glowed with sweat. He glows with sweat. That's about it. All the sweat beading from his suits. That's what he glows from. But yeah, he's never glowed. It's all bullshit. It's all video manipulation and all that crap. Yep. But yeah, you guys have a good night. See you guys live Friday. And yeah, you guys have a safe, happy Labor Day. Chris Com, I'll hit you up, man. You guys have a good night. Peace.